Hi everyone, in this video I want to show you my biggest chess success in 2026 year, and it's second place in very strong tournament. It's cup of Peshka chess club, and in this game participated some strong chess players, like for example woman grandmaster Evgenia Dolukhanova, also international grandmaster Valery Neverov, and some strong candidates of master like Ivan Tokarev, Tibor Mistrikov, Valery Podgorny, Danil Narubatsky, Yaroslav Ship, and so on. And after 9 rounds I have 7 points like Valery Neverov, but because of better coefficient Valery was first and I was second. And also you can find some more result on chessresults.com, and I want to show you my game with winner of this tournament and with the strongest player in this tournament, Grandmaster Valery Neverov. So I was black and Valery Neverov was white. He played c4, English opening, and I decided to play e5. Then knight c3, bishop b4, one of possible move, maybe not so popular, but also interesting and strong. Then he played e3, knight f6, knight g to e2, castle a3, and of course he wants to take on c3 with his knight when I played bishop c3, so I decided to save my bishop with bishop e7 move. Then knight g3, and in this position I have two strong ideas like d5 or c6 and d5 next move, and this position is new for me, but I decided to play c6. d5 also possible, and if we go to master database we can find only 18 games, but some strong grandmasters played this variation, like Hare Krishna for example for white, for black Gurel Edis, Ivich Vladimir, and Boris Kelfa, who played this variation few years ago. So c6 or d5, both moves are possible. c6 was played, and then d4, e takes d, e takes d, d5, c5. Decided to play Valery because he don't want to play with isolated pawn. After c takes d, I can play knight sd5, and this pawn on d4 is isolated. That's why c5, b6, standard pawn breakthrough, then before a5, rook b1, rook e8, bishop e2, take on b4, take on b4, take on c5, take on c5, and in this position black has some strong moves like knight b2 d7, like pawn to g6, bishop a6, which was in our game, but also interesting idea which I find with Stockfish, it's h5. So main idea is that if white take on h5, which is possible move, then we take on h5, take on h5, and then bishop c5 with open check, with cover check, and then bishop e3, bishop d6. Maybe in some moves, in some moment we can play bishop h4, but bishop h4 not so dangerous for black, for white, because of g3 idea, and this position is equal. Maybe the best move is bishop h5, bishop h5, but also rook b3, and this position is maybe slightly better for black, but I think it's equal with a strong white's play. But I play simply bishop a6 in this moment, then he take on h6, take on h6, castle, and this move I think very useful and very strong for me is g6, and our idea is to control f5 square, and then to push our bishop to g7, bishop f8 and bishop g7. I think it's a good idea for black. Then he played bishop f4, continue development, knight b to d7, rook a1, queen a8, h3, of course it's very useful move, bishop f8, take on e6, take on e6, queen b3, bishop g7, then Valery played rook b1, I played queen b3 with the spin, and also attack on d4, that's why rook g1, queen a6, rook b1, queen dg, and it's perpetual position, and we agree for a draw. Of course, this position is equal, but we can continue this game if we want, but Valery was first after 7th round. It's 7th round, and he decided to save his first place and decided to agree for a draw. But its position is playable, of course, and it's not obvious for both players to continue this perpetual, of course. So I think this game is very interesting. Of course, I like to play with strong players, with Grandmaster, and of course I like to improve my chess skills with these strong players. And I hope that you like my video review of this game. Goodbye and see you next time.